The amount of turnover, if you're talking about adding 1 or 2 different guys, that's something versus adding 5 or 6. After training camp and preseason, teammates have a better chance to kind of figure things out, and they should be on the same page by now.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Tyler Hero, Davis out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Jeffries in at the 1 spot. Now here's Melton. Here's Foster. Misses off the left iron. To the paint. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Hero.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 24 points. 5 to shoot. Here's Melton. It's rebounded by New York. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
Davis, no good on that free throw. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Stewart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Paul. Pass to Melton. And here's Paul. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Hero outside. They set the screen from deep. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Paul to the left side wing. The 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he knocks down the first one. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Hero. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Now here's Davis. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First free throw is good. And the Knicks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Both free throws good from Davis. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Now Paul. He's got 5. DiVincenzo covering. Clock at 6. The rebound by Stewart.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Jeffries.
Knicks substitution.
The Knicks with the lead. Up top, Davis. Here's Jeffries. Rebounded by the Nets. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And for New York, we've got Davis. He's out there with R.J. Barrett, and it's Hero in a shooting guard. Now here's Davis. Give him 8. The long distance 3 is... buried. Davis has got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Barrett against Murray. Adams with a screen on Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Duran, he's checked in for Claxton. Now here's Davis. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Foster. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Hero. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Foster. He played a great game against Boston. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Barrett. 17 points in his last outing. Puts up the 8-footer. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A nice shot by Jeffries.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Adams. Here's Foster.
Second quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the second. Tries again, and he lays it in.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Davis with it. He's got 13. Count that bucket. Davis has got 7 points here in the quarter. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Melton against DiVincenzo. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. From deep, Melton. The kick out to Paul. Takes the 3. And the Nets miss again.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Here's Foster. Outside Paul. Knocked loose. DiVincenzo with a steal. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Stewart. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Davis. Here's Bailey. Back to Davis. Picked by Stewart. With 4 on the clock. And it falls all over the rim and in. Davis has got 19 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey folks, we know you're
Taking a look at New York, they're in a tough spot. I mean, look, that's about as lightly as I can put it, Ernie.
a lot of season left, but to echo your thoughts, Kenny, they need to figure something out before they get buried. And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Knicks.
Just bullying them in the paint. I mean, getting to the rim at ease. They're looking like, oh man, the big fella.
And I would guess that Kenny is not referring to me.
Nope, not you.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call this.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Foster. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Durant out there with Murray. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Paul in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Foster misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Foster. Pass to Duran, to the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Stewart will screen on Paul. Davis with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Stewart. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
With the fadeaway. And it's New York with another.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Pass to Foster. Melton outside. They get it back. Duran. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Davis, the pass to Stewart. There's a screen. Down low. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the three-point shot. So after you came into the league, what was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here.
For New York, big lead with 1 shot.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Melton passes to Paul. Melton outside. It's Vucevic, high post. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Paul with the bucket. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Davis from long range. And so it's New York looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timeout called, the Knicks.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here's Wall. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Isaiah Stewart. John Wall is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Davis.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
And so Wall nails them both. Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Sinks the tray.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Wall, the pass to Davis. Back to Wall. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Pass to Adams. Left side Murray. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Barrett passes to Davis. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Back to Barrett. Outside for Davis. Ball for 3. Knocks down the long J. Wall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Pass to Duren. Outside Murray. The fader. Got a hand on it.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Davis finds Wall. Outside Barrett. Shoots over Melton. Barrett can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Foster. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks. And the free throw, no good. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Davis down low. Adams is there. Davis can't hit.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
They kick it out to Murray. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Adams. Here's Duran. Now here's Murray. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Jeffries. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Foster. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Hero. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 17. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Paul, some changes for Brooklyn. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Murray. Adams comes in for Paul. And it's Claxton in for Melton. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Over to the wing. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Right side, Davis. On the wing, Davis. 5 on the clock. Releases. No good. A bit long that time. And the Nets with possession here. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Well, with a comeback out of range, one good performance for the Knicks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Ray.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Hero. Back to Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not there.
Now here's Davis. Three-pointer. Ooh, he buries it.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.